Learn how to do this glistening petal editorial makeup look with me. Today I'm using a slightly dried tulip. For my base, I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Sculpting Palette because I want a creamy base and I don't want it to be matte because I want it to blend in with the flower I'm putting on my skin. I used a light highlight under the eye and now I'm going with a more neutral tone on the face to just cancel out any imperfections. And I'm going in with some blush, also cream on the hand first, then applying with the beauty blender or sponge on top. Lately I've liked putting the blush in like a C shape on the top of my cheekbone. I find it helps sculpt and lift my face if I'm going for a more angular look. And I like the high blush placement if I'm doing a lot of eyeshadow looks so you can still see the blush. Going in with my current favorite powder, this one's from Kimchi Beauty, it's that white powder. And I like to get out any wrinkles with my sponge and then press the powder in to really absorb and get rid of any fine lines. And this is going to hold the shape and prevent creasing throughout the day. I'm now using my Sunset Makeup eyeshadow palette. This is the Trippy Child eyeshadow palette. I really like the bright colors, so for blush, I'm going to go in first with yellowy orange shades, building the color up, build it slowly. You want it to be a seamless transition, and slowly move towards more orange and then pink shades, centering it in a location, and then blending it out. You'll see me blend more with the yellow widely, and then keep the pink localized. I love using a light concealer to replicate bleach brows without having to bleach my brows again. So I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Pale and then brushing it out with a spoolie to kind of blend it in, making sure to blend out any harsh lines. Going back in with the Trippy Child palette, I'm going to use my finger to place the yellow pigment. I find light pastels like this, it's important to use your hand to really press the shadows in. Then I'm going in with the pastel green shade, building this in my inner corner because I'm trying to mimic a flower effect. So yeah, using your finger is really helpful when using pastel shades. With a really light touch, you're actually able to blend these shadows together just using your finger. Just make sure to use a really light hand. Go back, check your work, then go back in. Getting some space and looking at it definitely helps you maintain the overall image. I want maximum pigment again, so I'm going in with my finger and pressing the pink shadow into my lid, and then I will softly blend this out with my finger. I'm not being overly precise because I am going to be putting flower petals over top, so this is just to build the theme of the look. I'm now going to go in with some liquid eyeliner. I'm using the Glisten Cosmetics Pro Palette 15, and I'm just creating a bit more texture in the look, so wherever the gaps in the petals are, I still want it to be interesting, so I'm adding a lot of texture and elongating the shape of my eye by putting this light color arching up, so it kind of extends where my eye naturally is as it's a bit more hooded. And then I'm going to take petals and kind of follow the form of my eye. I'm creating almost a butterfly wing effect with the petals to again elongate and shape my eye. This to me is the most important step of this makeup tutorial, so I want to add a glistening effect. I want it to be melted into my skin. I want the petals to look like they're sitting in water on my skin. So to do that, I take my NYX Cosmetics primer, plump right back, and then do the Danessa Myricks Beauty Color Fix foils in the shade Rock Candy. I mix those together and apply them on top of the petals and on the skin, and this kind of unifies it together. I then put some concealer on my lashes just so that I'm able to pack on yellow eyeshadow onto my lashes because I'm going for a pollen effect. And here you can just see me applying a last bit of glitter, and you see how it glistens and seems to be part of the skin in this. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Drop a like and subscribe for more.